Yo, 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 what up, what up? In this episode, well, I hope this is the last episode I have to make over this specific topic, but I did want to bring it to light because it is March 19th, 2023, and just wanted to have a record of this just in case, things kind of flip around here soon, and I think they will, I hope they will, and, this is March 19th, 2023. It might be March 20th, 2023, wherever you're at in the world. But I'm hoping this is the last video I have to make about this specific topic. But I am not a fortune teller. The story and the clown show might continue. But tonight we did hit an all-time low on both Bitcoin Cash and BitcoinSv on against BTC Core, what everybody calls Bitcoin. So a lot of things kind of come into mind when you start talking about these. A lot of people kind of start getting a little agitated. If you're a Bitcoin maxi and watching this, you're like, well, why is this person talking about Bitcoin Cash? Well, I like Bitcoin Cash. Why is this person talking about BitcoinSv? Well, I like BitcoinSv. It's really that simple. And I don't come to you to try to convince you to own either two of these coins. If you think BTC Bitcoin is the way to go, I recommend maybe looking a little more into these two cryptocurrencies. But you do what you want. You're a grown adult, and we all have different things that we like. But tonight we did hit an all-time low at 0.004872. So this is an all-time low. I mean, drop it in the chat if I'm wrong here. I went back and looked at the history book right here. Here's all the last couple years here on Bitcoin Cash. BitcoinSv did hit an all-time low as well, 0.001365. So a lot of interesting things happening on both of these coins, and I think that these are the only two coins that really potentially deliver on kind of the original plan Satoshi had when he created this stuff. I mean, if you kind of go back and look at this stuff, it really just seems to kind of fit in line with what he had planned. Now, this is not going to be an episode where I try to convince you all the great things about Bitcoin Cash or BitcoinSv. I recommend you do that stuff on your own. Really, this is just a record of hopefully the last time we reach these all-time lows against BTC Core. And it's a very unique and ironic time that this happened, because if you kind of look around at what's going on with the news, you'll see that the banks are failing. We're hearing a lot of the word, we've heard, or at least I have heard the word unbanked very recently, and in a lot of different articles in regards to anything from FTX to Bitcoin, and almost no news at all about BitcoinSv or Bitcoin Cash unless you really dig for it. I mean, CoinGeek is kind of, it's not really, it's geared toward promoting BSV. But there are some good articles on there that I read time to time, but you don't really see a lot of mainstream news outlets pushing Bitcoin Cash or pushing BitcoinSv as you see them pushing BTC Bitcoin. I mean, just a few years ago, guys, I've only been in this since 2017, so coming up almost 6 years now. I remember that it was very rare to get any kind of mainstream news like Wall Street Journal, Barron's, Forbes, any of these big name news outlets to even talk about crypto. I mean, it was like once in a blue moon. And now the media can't get enough of crypto. They're talking about it multiple times during the week. CNBC has their own tab for crypto at the top that constantly tracks it. You see it on Fox Business. You see it on all the mainstream sites. You see the ticker existing on all these mainstream sites constantly. So, I mean, if you really think of just the last couple years that I've been in crypto, which, we're only a few years away from BTC Bitcoin and essentially all of crypto kind of blossomed from this Satoshi's original idea. We're coming up on like 20 years here just in the next couple years. So that's kind of hard to think that it's been around this long, but it's really came a long way. And I think that really these all-time lows on BitcoinSv and Bitcoin Cash seem to be a very ironic times. I mean, we've seen a collapse of Terra Luna. We've seen a collapse of multiple exchanges, and not even FTX. We've seen, lending platforms, all these platforms, Voyager, Celsius, all these different type crypto related companies just go down the trash chute. And Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin Cash has been kind of right there, just kind of bouncing and kind of absorbing some of this shock. And we haven't hit these all-time lows. We haven't came close to them since, like, at least on Bitcoin Cash, since July of this past year, is kind of the dates that I was finding on some of this stuff, in terms of like when we came close to being this low. And July of last year, I mean, we kind of started going down there, but we've really hit all-time lows recently. And I just find it very interesting with the current stuff going on with all these banks failing, and the need and the separation between the narrative of BTC Core and what Bitcoin is supposed to be, and Bitcoin Cash and BitcoinSv. The gap keeps widening in terms of price against BTC Core, Bitcoin Cash, BitcoinSv. But the narrative also seems to keep widening as well. Like, we're seeing more people push BTC that are just not in crypto at all. They basically just arrived. And actually, I wanted to correct myself. It was May of 2022 where we saw Bitcoin Cash kind of dip down to. We didn't go as low as we went today, but it was like May, June of 2022. I believe that was when Terra collapsed, if I'm not mistaken. And on BitcoinSv, let me just double check, just because I want to know. BitcoinSv has gone down significantly even from then. So we've absorbed some of the shock on these two coins, guys. And honestly, I own both of these coins, so it's easy for me to sit here and try to say good things about them. But I really do think these communities are doing good things for cryptocurrency. I mean, the transaction rate on BitcoinSv on the daily is absolutely insane. You can say what you want. It doesn't matter what they're doing on it. The transactions are absolutely through the roof every single day. Bitcoin Cash, the transactions aren't obviously as high as BitcoinSv, but the merchant side adoption, people are actually using Bitcoin Cash as a peer-to-peer cash. So I think that the timing for these two to hit an all-time low kind of at the same time is just very ironic and interesting. So this is just a quick little reminder episode that the widening of the gap between the narrative and the Bitcoin price against BitcoinSv and Bitcoin Cash keeps getting larger. And the larger that this gets, the more likely that we're going to see a reversal. And when we do, it's going to happen very quick, in my personal opinion. So we'll see how it goes. Again, it's March 19th, 2023, and we just hit a low on Bitcoin Core with Bitcoin Cash, BitcoinSv, and hopefully this will be the last video. Hopefully I won't have to make another one of these videos tomorrow or the next day, but we'll just see how the next couple months go, next couple weeks go, and next couple days go. And we'll see if maybe with this bank collapse and everything, people are reminded on the crypto side of things of what this stuff was made for in the first place. So until the next episode, I'll catch you guys later.